Zetsu.
Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see from the title, today I will be showing you guys how I got this cute different shades of blue type of eyeshadow look today. And as an added bonus, I'm also going to be filming this video on my new iPhone 11 Pro Max. Now guys, look, the other iPhone that I had, the last phone that I had was the 6S, so I was basically like 5 generations behind if I didn't grab this phone. And honestly, I was like, you know what, it's time for an upgrade. I need to get better at my pictures and all that other fun stuff. So I decided to basically spoil myself and get the phone. I actually pre-ordered it, which I've never ever done with the phone ever before. So I'm actually curious to see how this video is going to turn out quality wise, and also like just the overall vibe of it, because Alyssa Ashley actually posted a video today talking about how she filmed her makeup tutorial with her iPhone 11 Pro Max. I'm like, you know what, let me do the same thing, because I'm honestly curious to see exactly how good the camera quality is going to be, and I'm super excited to see how everything's basically going to turn. I went from a phone to a camera, and now I'm using my phone again for this video. But yeah, so if you guys are interested to see how I got this eyeshadow look, and also how basically the rest of my makeup look's going to get pulled together filming on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, keep on watching. I don't know guys, like even though the video quality is really good, something still seems off to me. You know what, I don't have my softboxes up. Wait, hold on one second. There we go. So I mean, I can see a bit of a difference. I'll definitely have to look back on the footage that I just did for the intro just to see if there's like a dramatic difference, but I don't think there's a giant difference between me having the soft boxes versus not having the soft boxes. So of course, what I like to do with all my eyeshadow looks is put tape on the side of my face, just because I don't know, I feel like everything's a lot more clean and crisp that way. So after putting the tape on the side of my face, I always like, guys, like this to me is like my holy grail when it comes to me doing eyeshadow looks, and I really want the colors to really pop. It's definitely the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas. And I'm just gonna put a little bit, because you don't even need a lot. So I'm literally just gonna put a little bit, just like that. And even that I feel like is a little bit too much, but it's fine. And I'm actually going to be taking this foundation brush, and this is the F15 brush from AOA Studios as well, and I'm just going to use that to basically just blend that all over my eyelid. To achieve today's makeup look, I'm actually going to be using 2 different eyeshadow palettes. So I'm going to be using the Take Me Back to Brazil eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics, and then I'm just going to be using the Morphe 35V eyeshadow palette from Morphe, of course. And yeah, I mean, honestly guys, I'm only using one color from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, which is this really pretty vibrant blue. I swear I always get tongue-tied when I'm on camera. Anyways, this really pretty blue color right up top right here. And I'm just going to be going in with my E112 brush from AOA Studios, and I'm basically just going to pack that onto my eye like so. Like this is like the absolute like definition of it, like an electric blue. Like y'all see how like boom. And by the way, ignore my thumb, my nail literally popped off. Like I'm in the process of learning how to do my own nails. Like I can do them to the point where they look decent. It's just I cannot cut the crease to save. I said cut the crease. I cannot cut the cuticle to save my life. And as some of you guys may know, if you're a nail tech or if you do your nails yourself, if you don't cut the cuticle right, your nails are gonna end up lifting in like a week. And that's exactly what ended up happening to me, unfortunately. But it's fine. So next, I'm just gonna be dipping into the Morphe palette, and I'm going to first go in with this color here. I forget exactly which color this is called, but there it is. Next, I'm just going to be dipping into this darker blue color right here. And I'm also going to be using my Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. Yeah, mini tapered brush to apply that on, just because it's a little bit smaller. And I forgot to mention, for the other blue color that I put in my crease, this is just a Profusion Cosmetics brush that came with one of their eyeshadow palette. Then I'm just gonna set that to the side for now because now it is time to cut the crease. I then can't find the brush that I used before when I did this eye to basically cut the crease. So I'm just gonna do this one instead. I mean, it's basically the exact same thing, but a different brush. What is this one? So this is the Lexi 245 small shader brush. So I'm basically just gonna tap this on here and then just carefully plot that on my eye to kind of start everything off. And then sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't, but for the purpose of the video, why not? But basically like roll your eyes, like somebody just said something stupid, like why would you just say that? And then you can it kind of gives you like an extra guide as to how you should cut the crease basically. So now, ooh, this might look a little wonky, hold on. Okay. And don't mind the weird faces that I be making because I'm trying to have this look as good as I possibly can. Beautiful. And then I'm just going to be using this color here first and pack that on my lid. Then this is a different Profusion Cosmetics dual-sided eyeshadow brush that I got from one of their eyeshadow palettes. Now the one thing I definitely can say about Profusion Cosmetics is that I love the fact that they give you a brush every single time you purchase one of their eyeshadow palettes, because I wish more companies did that, to be honest, or maybe give you like a discount code or something for their eyeshadow brush sets, but it's whatever. And just to add a little bit more pop, I'm just gonna go in with this little sparkly blue color up top right here and just plop that right on top and kind of focus that right in the middle. Like, now thinking about it, I should have did this eye off camera and then this eye on camera, just because it's kind of awkward for me to see what I'm doing, but then also for you guys to see what I'm doing, because I'm kind of like this because my mirror is like literally right here. But it's fine. Hopefully you guys can kind of get the gist of how I did everything. And now that I'm looking at it, this eye looks a little bit more higher than this one. So I'm just basically going to go back in with the first color that I used to kind of even everything out. And I will be back to do my face. All right, guys, so I'm back. So both eyes are officially done. So this is the finished look on the eye. Now I'm just basically going to be dipping into doing my face. So I'm going to be using the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. And then this is what that looks like. I mean, guys, I'm sorry. I'm high-key boring when it comes to makeup lately, just because it's like I make it a point to purposely not go to Ulta because of the simple fact that I know if I walk up in there, I'm gonna end up spending money on something. So, and plus the makeup products that I currently have now are working amazing for me. So I really don't see the point of me buying like new foundation, new this, new that. I don't know. I would definitely say when it comes to this primer, like as of now, because it's not dead winter yet, I'm more on like the normal to dry skin. So with this particular primer, I feel like it's extremely hydrating. So you really don't even need to put a moisturizer and then this primer with it, because then at that point I feel like it'll be just a little too much. But now I'm basically just using my fan to kind of help dry this down until it gets tacky, because that's basically what you're supposed to do. You want your, I feel as though personally, I had to adjust that, but I personally feel like the tackier the primer that you have, the better, just because it just goes to show that it sticks to your foundation and anything you put on top of it better. So your foundation and your primer isn't just mixing together and then everything's kind of just a jumbled hot mess. And I don't know how my necklace got inside my shirt, but it did, but it's back. So next I'm just going to be going into my all-time favorite foundation as of now, which is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. And if anyone was curious, I'm in the shade Cinnamon. Basically, I'm just going to dot this all over my face. And it's a little bit tricky because of my current wig situation right now, but we gonna make it work. I literally just chopped off the lace and plopped this bad boy on, so not trying to really put it behind my ears and all this other stuff because it might look a little crazy. And what I personally like to do is when I do like really like detailed eyeshadow looks like this, I like to go with my Juno & Co foundation brush first to basically spread the foundation. And then once the foundation's spread, I'm just gonna go in with my micro fiber velvet sponge. I have to say it slow because if I don't, I'm gonna end up butchering the name. But basically I'm just gonna go in with that after I spread in my foundation. I knew that was gonna happen. I freaking knew it. Some of my foundation got into my hair, guys. That's not fun. Next, I'm just gonna go into my sponge and basically finish up spreading my foundation, making sure everything is as good as it possibly can get, all nice and blended. But as you guys can see, like I already have like that cute like dewy glowy type of look, and I did just put on my primer and the foundation is already giving like that like glowy look. So if you are someone that has like normal to dry skin, I would highly recommend getting this foundation, but make sure you don't forget to set it because you don't want to look too shiny towards the end of the day. Just a little tip out there for some of you guys that aren't familiar with this foundation. Next, I'm just going to be using my Milani Conceal and Protect Concealer. If any of you guys are wondering, I am in the shade 150 Natural Sand. I'm dead switching back and forth between looking at my mirror on the side and then also just the phone itself. So that's why my eyes are kind of going all over the place in this video, which is fine. So I'm using a front facing camera, so yeah. And of course, I'm just gonna let the concealer underneath my eyes dry for a little bit. So I'm getting my trusty fan. Oh, this is so pretty. And I'm just gonna let that kind of dry a little bit to help, you know, conceal these hot mess of some dark circles that I have going on underneath my eyes. And then one more thing before I blend them out, I'm just gonna get my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. And as you guys can see, this is a little bit too dark for your girl. Like definitely once I get my winter shade back, I actually have to rebuy this in a lighter color, unfortunately. But because I got a little bit of a tan, I can somewhat get away with it, which is fine. And just like all loose setting powders, this powder is freaking messy. Like I don't think there's a single setting powder out there that's not messy. Let me just say that. Ooh, did y'all see? I wonder if the camera picked that up. All that dust that just went evaporated into the air because, again, this powder is freaking messy for no reason. It drives me nuts. Next, I'm just going to be getting my Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Medium Deep. And I'm just going to be using the F21 brush, which is basically like this semi-flat, fluffy brush from AOA Studios. Now, this is from their Mink brush collection. There's a difference between the regular brushes and the mink brushes. Now I did do a more detailed review on the mink brush set, so if you guys wanted to check that out, I'll definitely leave a link up there for you guys to watch. Look how good my skin looks, and my makeup's not even fully done yet. Like I am a happy camper right about now. So next, this is something that I recently started using and I absolutely love it. So shout out to Alyssa Ashley for recommending this, and one of her, like, I think she did like an affordable like makeup type video. Shout out to her because I would have never even known this even would have existed. And this is what I was missing in my life. This I would highly say is like my perfect like contour slash like bronzer shade. So this is the I said makeup Maybelline. Maybelline New York City bronzer, and I got the shade 300. Oh, and to contour my face, I use the F22 brush, which is also from the AOA Studios Mink brush collection. So it's basically like this flat tapered brush that looks like that. So this is the E138 brush, which is again from the same collection. Again, when I do reviews for stuff, if I like it, I will actually use it. I don't just say I like it and then throw it in the corner like. And next, this is actually my very first time using this, so I'm super excited because I ended up going to Ulta with Kima on Sunday against my better judgment, because knowing me, like I said before, every single time I go to Ulta, I end up spending at least $10. No more, no less, at least $10. And lo and behold, I ended up picking up this blush and highlighter palette from BH Cosmetics. And as you can see, it's basically saying blushing in Bali. This is actually on sale. I think I spent like, yeah, it was like 10, I think it was like 10-18 that I spent for this. But basically, as you guys can see, it just has 3 blushes and also I was about to say 4 highlighters. 3 blushes and 3 highlighters, which I absolutely love so much because I really needed to get more blush colors. I literally had like 2 different colors that I was always using, and that's not good. So I'm trying to think for this look. I don't know, hold on.
2 hours later.
Whatever, so I'm basically just gonna be using the middle blush color here, which is called Coral. This is just so cute, and I'm basically gonna be using my AOA Studios F14 brush. Now this is the regular brush set, not the mink one, but the regular one, because I can't find my regular blush brush that I use to apply my blush to my face. So I'm just gonna use this for now. Oh, this just looks so pretty. Like, yes, BH Cosmetics. Look at that. And it kind of also acts as like a highlighter too. Like if I didn't want to, I don't really need to put on a highlighter. Look at that. And then again, that illusion that I have higher cheekbones is just perfect. And then I'm just gonna be going back into that same palette, and I'm just gonna be using the shade Glisten, which is this pretty, like, kind of like, it's more like it looks more like a brightener than a highlighter to me, which is fine because again, it already looks like I have highlighter on my face anyway, so I don't want to go a little too overboard. And plus, these other 2 colors are more warm, and I don't want it to kind of clash with like the cool tone of my eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna pop that on. Yo, BH, go off. Like, this is so freaking cute. Look at that. Then for my lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss, and I'm going to be using the shade Praline. I don't know, like, to me, as of now, when it comes to me doing eyeshadow looks like this, I really want to be like the bare minimum when it comes to my lips. And like Praline, I will definitely say is like my perfect nude. And last but certainly not least, because if you forget to do this, your makeup is not going to be looking nice and set, and it's going to be all over the place. So I'm just going to be using my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm basically just going to spray that all over my face to set all my makeup and lock everything in, even though it's like 9 o'clock at night. I'm not planning on going nowhere, but for the sake of the video, I need to make sure I put this in. Let me tell y'all something. I just did the slow-mo John, as you guys can see, you know, in the previous clip. That John looks hot. Y'all gotta admit, that John looks hot. I like that. I am 1000% sold that from now on when I do like makeup tutorials like this. But yeah, I will definitely say that I absolutely love filming with the camera on my iPhone 11 Pro Max. But yeah, so enough of me rambling. This is pretty much the finished look. I think I went a little overboard with the highlighter, but again, it's fine. There's no such thing as too much highlighter, right? So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys think that the look turned out cute. Let me know what you guys think about the overall look, the overall video, the video quality on top of everything, because again, I'm filming this on my phone. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl down below once again. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Miss Diamond Janae. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one.